I ran across this story on TikTok. The more I look, the weirder things got. This is all in reference to what is known as the Bayside Mall incident.
God, my guy's phone. Yo, are you seeing this? Yo,
Holy shit.
Look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this. Hold on.
Yo. Dude.
The individual named Fitz, my testimony will touch on this matter, and I've been asked to approach with extreme caution. The incident at the Bayside Marketplace in Miami on January 1st is currently classified, and I've been instructed to refrain from divulging certain details due to the ongoing nature of the investigation. However, in the interest of transparency, I will provide what little information I am authorized to share. A New York resident we will be referring to as Fitz was indeed present at the Bayside Marketplace on the night of the incident. The DoD has confirmed that Fitz may have witnessed something classified. Reports indicate that this individual captured footage of the event in question, footage that, as of now, remains classified and has not been retrieved by the federal government. This footage, if revealed, could have profound implications, not only for national security, but for how we understand these events. The American people are not aware, but due to government protocols, we have never had a situation where a civilian has had footage of this kind in their possession and has not been retrieved by the Department of Homeland Security. In past incidents, our procedures would normally resolve situations like this in a rapid time frame. There is a first time for everything. Now, as I'm sure you understand, I must emphasize that Fitz has been deemed an enemy of the state. This designation stems not from any malicious action on his part, but due to the sensitive nature of what he witnessed and the material he is believed to possess. Let me be clear. Fitz is not the only person of interest in this matter, but his involvement has made him a focus of ongoing federal operations. I would strongly advise everyone in this room and beyond to exercise caution in the questions they ask and the assumptions they make. This is an active investigation, and any attempt to push for classified details could not only jeopardize the integrity of the case, but also risk exposing highly sensitive information that our government is working diligently to control. We are treading on dangerous ground here. The Bayside incident, like the Nimitz encounter, touches on matters far beyond what we're ready to discuss publicly. And while I understand the desire for transparency, there are certain things we simply cannot divulge at this time. The safety of our citizens and the stability of our national security depend on our discretion. That is all I am at liberty to share today. We will not be discussing this further. Thank you.
The first alien sighting caught on tape. Contrary to what most people think, we've never actually seen a public release of an alien sighting on tape. Why? Because there's a powerful system in place, a cover-up, as David Grush has exposed.
Why, if it's true, has the government not acknowledged it?
Yeah, I mean, that's a multifaceted question. It goes back, 80, 90 years ago when this was first created, and they, translated some of the secrecy from the Manhattan Project onto this subject because, they weren't sure how ontologically shocking it was going to be to the world populace. And then two, as you can imagine, it's a Pandora's box for, potential military and weapons development type reverse engineering activities. So they decided to keep it under wraps for many years.
They've silenced, intimidated, and erased anyone who opposes them. But every so often, there's a variable they can't control. Normally, the system controls the narrative, but not this time. Social media has given us the power to share the truth before it gets taken down. And we're going to show you what they don't want you to see. Follow this page. The truth is coming.
Dozens of police officers swarming Bayside Marketplace tonight. That's where we find Local 10 crime specialist Bridget Matter live with what sparked this chaotic scene. Bridget.
Chaotic is an understatement. There has been a lot of activity in the last hour. This all started, according to police, with some sort of fight between juvenile groups that were armed with sticks.
The first alien sighting caught on tape. We are going to release this for the world to see. It's official. We are closing in on 1 year after the Bayside incident. In that year, we have been busy and working diligently to investigate this event. Contrary to what most people think, we've never actually seen a public release of an alien sighting on tape. We are in the process of retrieving the tapes, and on this channel, we will be releasing small clips once retrieved. Our team is planning to release the full tape in its entirety so that people can understand exactly what happened. The difficult part is that our team has endured difficult opposition in this year. We have lost friends and loved ones in the process. And though the internet is full of skeptics and disinformation, we do not care if people believe it or not. As a team and organization, we have been through so much in the last year, and this family has endured such hardship that we have a right to tell the world about our experience. And on top of that, we want to tell you the story about a guy named Fitz.
There were 50 teens looting and setting off fireworks in the mall. Where's the video of that?
Ooh.
Where's the video of that?
Ooh.
There is not one video online. If I'm wrong, at me. I'll stand up. At me. There is not one video of 50 teenagers. Every time they get wild in Chicago, you see it on the news.
You do.
Every time they get wild in San Francisco or San Diego or wherever, in one of those sand cities in California, saying that they're smashing and grabbing everything they can see.
Right.
There's video all over the place. Where is the video of people setting off fireworks in the mall?
And it's a mall. They have mall surveillance video. Where is the video?
Just show me one.
Just one.
Just show me one video,
Just
but they
one.
can't do it. And you know why?
Why?
Because it didn't happen.
What did happen?
10-foot beings. People say,
here we
people
go.
in the mall. Now, here is what's interesting. There are a lot of people who are on TikTok saying, I was in the mall. I saw the chaos after. Maybe they're saying, I didn't see the aliens. I was on a different side. I was in H&M. Maybe the aliens were at Forever 21. I don't know what they were shopping for.
Well, Forever 21 is good stuff.
Great sales also.
Yeah.
But the people are saying, I took video of all the people running in the mall when we were trying to get out, because, you know, once you see people running, you're supposed to run too. Their videos are gone. Everybody on TikTok who was in the mall is saying, I was taking video. I didn't know what was happening. The videos are not on my phone.
So what are you saying?
I'm saying, what if they were remotely wiped, allegedly? Now listen.
By the aliens?
I don't want to say too much.
Oh, we're past that.
Because I don't want to show up missing, as they say.
Right. No, we got your back. Right, Vito? We got her back. Yeah.
Okay, so they come knocking on the door. Are you going to stand in front of me, or are you going to say, her office is next door?
It's around the corner, 2 doors down. I'm just going to... But I will try and send them the wrong direction for a second. But I will say this.
Okay, go ahead.
If it was an alien walking down the street, where's the video of that? Thank you, Al Johnson, for the win.
Again,
thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
People who are saying they took videos, the videos are no longer on their phones. The videos are no longer on their phones.
Say it is an alien.
Say it is.
Or 2.
Or 3.
Maybe more. 10 foot tall. Why would they go to the mall again?
I don't know. That's a
Need
good
some
one.
sneakers? There's some Jordans? Look for some Jordans?
You know, those New Year sales.
I know. It gets
Miami
everybody.
is popping at New Year. I don't know why they were at the mall. Now, this one, there is one more conspiracy, and I will say conspiracy on this one, because I didn't necessarily...
We're welcome to stop here if you want before we go into the one more.
Well, it's just a random, interesting fact, and I'll just leave it there.
Okay.
the coordinates to the mall. Coordinates to the mall. If you put them in reverse, take you to Antarctica. I don't know what that means, but it's true. Maybe they mixed up the coordinates and they popped up in Miami instead.
You know.
Yes.
You flip my name backwards. it spells eel.
And the closer that you got to the aliens, you notice what?
They were changing shapes. Like, it looked like they were glitching in and out of this reality, but when you look closer at some of the footage, they were also changing shapes. It was crazy.
Oh my fucking god, it's an alien!
Bro. Everyone's going this way. Yo, what is that?
Oh my god. Holy shit, what the fuck is that? Oh my god. Holy shit.
The following is a part of an unreleased interview with Fitz before he went missing.
Initially, when I said I didn't have the footage, it was because we thought, just for our safety, it wouldn't be good to put it out there that we had it. But eventually, some, bad people found out that we did. I don't know how, but they did, and things kind of went downhill from there. But we've already been planning a release of the footage, because a lot of other stuff happened that night that people don't know about.
Since that night, something weird's been happening to my body. I keep throwing up. I have no idea what's happening.
Did he die from radiation exposure, or is he in some black site prison to keep the secret from getting out?
Oh my fucking god, it's an alien!
The tall ones, a species shrouded in secrecy, tied to the Bayside incident and a recent surge of global sightings.
This is the Unisphere. I didn't want any of this. Okay, my name is Fitz. I saw some bad shit. I'm really sorry. I'm doing the best I can to fix this situation. We're gonna go to here. When we were kids, we used to climb up here and try to see.
Oh, okay. I hope they don't see me. Hey, I'm just flying by. They don't see me.
What the hell? Yo! No. Oh, jeez, no. Oh, they're shooting. No, screw this. Let's go. All right, we're not giving up. Okay? We're not giving up. Everything's gonna be okay. No. Okay, have you seen this? Look.
The following footage is an interview of a guy named Fitz. Part 5 is missing. It is incredibly odd to say the least.
This obviously makes you emotional. Am I right? When should the world expect to see this footage?
So I don't really have a time frame of when, because we're still waiting to see how everything plays out. It's still an ongoing situation at this moment. We're hoping, I would love for it to be released as soon as possible. But these things have to be handled gently, just due to the sensitive nature. But what I can say is that the footage is unsettling. I've just been sharing a lot of reenactments and stuff that's close to our experience so that people can get an idea. when you see footage like this, it's, you know, everyone thinks that, yeah, it's been normalized in our media, but when you actually see it, it kicks in later. Like it did for me and my brother and my family. It kicked in later for us that we actually like realized, oh, you know, what a footage means. Obviously Hollywood and films, you know, you've seen like depictions of aliens and stuff, but you know it's not real. When you know it's real, you know, you see it at first, but it kicks in later. Later that we're not really alone. And different people have interpreted it differently.
And where have you and your family been staying?
We've been staying in different places. Obviously, I'm not gonna, you know, reveal where we've been staying just for our family safety. And there's gonna be a lot of people asking, you know, who we're telling our story to, just to protect like the media and production team. We're not disclosing any of that.
Are you afraid of people coming after you?
Yeah, I definitely am. Because it's actually been a situation where um you know, people have been trying to sabotage certain things. I don't know who. You know, you could probably assume who it is, but I don't want to upset anyone more than I've already have. Um, but yeah, we are just not disclosing much. We're just trying to keep our lips shut about everything with regard to anything that could sabotage what we're, you know, us telling our story. But most of the people that I actually showed it to were incredibly unsettled. They couldn't sleep after. Uh, I think that people develop some type of post-traumatic stress disorder from it. Um, because it's more like knowing that there is something out there that we can't possibly see or communicate with that could just pop in and out. Um, you almost feel like we are, you know, they're obviously aware of us, but we have not been aware of them. So it kind of gives them that upper hand over our species, and it's just weird knowing that. It is unsettling when you think about it when you're alone. It's very uncomfortable because most people have kind of gone with their daily lives thinking, okay, we're alone. This is just it. Pay our bills. But when you actually know that we're not alone, that's different. Then you're led to more questions about what's out there. What does this all mean? Um, it makes you question your reality, and I think it sets up the situation for you questioning your reality and a possible mass psychosis or something. It's I could see why, you know, people would be uncertain. So we're working with, you know, a media team to tell our story in the right way, and in a way where we can share the footage in a safe way.
A lot of stuff has happened since you released your eyewitness account.
I honestly didn't think that it was going to be paid attention to because there were so many people that were like lying and saying stuff online. And to be honest, there was a lot of people there that night, so not everyone saw the same thing. There was a lot of people that were just running because other people were running, and it was only like a small portion of the, you know, the market goers that actually saw what happened. It wasn't like everyone. It was, you know, there were people there for sure, but I would not say that everybody saw it. I think that like what was interesting about our story was that the most interesting part is like what happened after. And, you know, even though the incident itself was like scary, I think what terrified me more is just human beings and like what we are capable of to each other. Because we've been harassed, you know, a lot of stuff has happened to us afterwards that we're gonna release later on and tell everybody exactly what happened.
Your apartment was set on fire.
Yeah, we came home one day, there was an explosion, and we saw that our apartment had been set on fire. So since then we've been moving around, but we're in a, just different places at the moment.
A lot of witnesses who were there claimed that the police deleted the footage from their phone.
Yeah, there were a lot of people there. That's true. They, people had their phones taken away and video files deleted, us included. But what made our situation a little bit different is that I do have footage, and I didn't take it on a smartphone. And since we've already given some of the footage to the people we gave our story to, a lot of people don't really know me like that, and I get it. But I'm kind of like a '90s guy. And I like collecting retro things from the '90s. Like for example, I still have a flip phone, like that I carry around on me, pretty often. And and whenever I go on vacations with my family, I do take a VHS camcorder. And that night, when everyone was getting their phones confiscated and files deleted, nobody noticed that I had a VHS camcorder, like at all. No one even would suspect someone of having a VHS camcorder. No, they weren't paying attention. And so, yeah, I have the footage here. Yeah, it's a family trip vacation gone pretty weird.
That's the most important tape in human history.
Yeah, I've thought about that a lot, that this could be the most consequential piece of footage in human history. Yeah.
Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, share and subscribe to help others see this.